sixes. Monster Mash.
The Crow, 1994, starring Brandon Lee. This movie is no stranger to an all-star cast. Pretty much everybody in this film is an A-list celebrity. Brandon Lee as the one and only Eric Draven, Ernie Hudson as Sergeant Darrell, Rochelle Davis as Sarah, Michael Massey as Fun Boy, Michael Wincott as Top Dollar. He's the main bad guy of the film. He's a motherfucker. Sophia Sheenis plays Shelley Webster, and she's Eric Draven's fiance, or soon-to-be wife. And then you got the one and only David Patrick as T-Bird. He's most known for his very memorable performance in the movie The Warriors. He was the bad guy of that movie. Yeah, the bottle clanking guy right here. And then you got the fucking iconic Tony Todd. Yeah, that's right, Candyman. He plays this guy named Grange in the film. He was also in the remake of Night of the Living Dead. That's one of my favorite roles of his, honestly.
God damn you! God damn all of you!
And that's only half of the cast of this fucking blockbuster movie. And that's just to name a few. I mean, this movie has literally every person in it is a top dollar actor. No pun intended.
Working like a little worm on a big fucking hook. Well, boy, your mama must be damn proud of you.
So when the movie starts, it takes place on the night before Halloween. And in the movie, it's called Devil's Night. And it's whenever the citizens of the city just go around and wreak havoc and just fucking completely destroy stuff, set fires to places. It's fucking insanity. Sophia's at home waiting for Eric to get there, when out of nowhere these fucking hoods show up, break into their apartment, and start like harassing the chick. And then that's whenever Eric walks in and sees this fucking crazy sideshow happening before him, before he knows that he's got a knife right in his fucking chest, and then he's down for the count. So he pulls out the knife while he's dying on the ground, and then these motherfuckers stand him up and shoot his ass, and then if shooting the piss out of him wasn't enough, they throw him out the fucking window. Yeah, it's pretty fucking dark. The reason the movie's called The Crow is because it's a story about a supernatural power that the Crow has that resurrects Eric Draven from the dead after he's brutally fucking murdered. Now that Eric's back on the scene, you know, as like this like superhuman superhero zombie, just running around and jumping rooftops. He's got these fucking crazy superpowers now that were literally given to him by a crow. And now he's back to wreak his fucking revenge. This movie has a lot of really great action sequences. You got some really cool fucking shootouts. Really great CGI happening. You got some awesome special effects going on. The wardrobe of the film, the soundtrack of the movie is just fucking iconic in itself. And you got all these celebrities in this fucking iconic film. It's just one of those cult films that I feel like everybody should see. If you're like into film and you like, you know, noir type films where it's like really grungy and dark, and has very good action, you know, a lot of gunplay, a lot of explosions, not too many explosions like some fucking Michael Bay bullshit, just the right amount. This movie couldn't have been played by anybody else. Brandon Lee knocked the role of Eric Draven so far out of the park, it's almost unimaginable to even think of anybody else in the role. basically what happens after the Crow goes on a rampage, you know, just seeking revenge on all these motherfuckers that were involved with his and his wife's murder. He seeks them all out and kills them all one by one, pretty much. Before he gets into a huge gunfight with a bunch of guys on a table. You know, there's a lot of really cool shit going on here. There's a part where he puts his hand up to a gun, like a revolver, and the guy shoots the gun, and he has this huge hole in his hand, and he's just laughing like a maniac while it just heals up right before your fucking eyes. It's so great. He ends up at this, like, it's like an old chapel, and that's where Top Dollar and his fucking crazy bitch sidekick are. So Grange, Tony Todd's character, comes out of nowhere with a sniper rifle, and he shoots the fuck out of the Crow, ultimately pretty much stripping Eric of his fucking powers. So now he has to fight Top Dollar as a normal guy. So you get a really epic rooftop fight in the rain, some swords going. This shit is fucking badass. Okay, so it looks like Eric's about to bite the bullet and he's gonna die. He's not gonna win, but then just that extra rocky strength comes over him and he just fucking seals this dude's fate. And what happens to the guy is so brutal. He falls from the top of the fucking chapel and lands on top of a gargoyle, literally getting fucking impaled. Jam it. After all that's said and done, Eric's job is finished, you know, it's complete. And now he can rest. He rests in peace, you guys, you know what I mean? And that's basically the end of the film. The movie has such great camera work. The whole time you're watching the movie, every shot is just so nice to look at. It's truly a sight to behold. And the soundtrack, like I said, the music, and just the way that the movie looks, it's a fucking masterpiece. I can't really do it too much of a justice here, you guys. So do I recommend this movie? Fuck yeah. This is a classic film that nobody should miss, whether you're a horror movie fanatic or not. I know this isn't a monster movie per se, but that doesn't mean that there aren't monsters in the film. All the bad guys and all these people going around doing all this fucked up shit, these people that are like shooting up dope in the movie, and just shitty parents and all these fucking just disgusting pieces of garbage that the Crow pretty much takes out the entire film. Like he's taking out the goddamn trash. Those are the real fucking monsters of the movie. You know, the fucking rapists, the murderers, the fucking thieves, all these fucking criminals in the movie that are just getting picked off by the hand of righteousness. Hell yeah, I definitely recommend this movie very highly. Not all monsters have fangs and horns. So, Scott86, The Crow, rest in peace Brandon Lee. You brought us such a fucking masterpiece classic that will be treasured by fans for years to come, for a very long time. You will never be forgotten. In loving memory of the one and only Brandon Lee. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Monster Mash. Oh, and remember, it can't rain all the time.
Let's get